Well, I thought in the first half, I thought we really started off well offensively in terms of how we were playing, the speed, the pace, and the tempo, and the ball movement, and we really struggled to score. Really struggled to make shots, both in and around the basket and from the three-point line. And then I thought as that second quarter started to wear on, I thought, we got impacted by that, and it really impacted our defense. And I thought coming out of the half, maybe we were a little bit better in terms of shooting percentage. We were in that first half offensively, but the defense certainly was back to where we had been, I think, most of the year, and that kind of gave us a chance to stay in the game, get in the game, and have a chance at the end. But again, you got to play the full 48, at a high level. And I thought, we struggled on both ends of the floor in the first half, and I thought in the second half we were much better defensively, but certainly struggled offensively as well.
Billy Russell goes 1 for 12 from three, particularly as you've got a little momentum and you're making that comeback. What did you think of the shots he was getting to?
I'll go back and look at the film. A lot of them were catch and shoot. I think there was maybe one he was trying to draw a foul on maybe a screen coming off where he pulled up. I'm sure like any guy on our team, there's going to be shots that you wish you could take back and wish you could do something a little bit different. I think for our team, the one thing we've got to be able to do is we've got to be able to get to the free throw line, more. And I think over the last 5 or 6 games, we probably haven't gotten there enough. And I think for us, playing downhill at the rim, at the basket, is good. But I also think what ended up happening was I felt like our guys drove the ball and we got in there, we weren't finishing very well either. I thought our intention was to go downhill. So, some of the threes were good, and to be honest with you, some of them, probably weren't so good. Now, I wouldn't put that in Russell's lap, I'd put that in our whole team's lap. It was probably a mixed bag.
What do you think about the balance of the foul problem and?
I'm sorry?
What do you think of tonight's the balance between the foul problems and the defense tonight?
The foul problems? Yeah, I mean, we both teams were in a little bit of foul difficulty. I think that Jokic had some fouls, Millsap had some fouls, obviously Paul and Jeremy had some fouls. So, there wasn't a huge discrepancy from the free throw line. We certainly want to get there more. I think that's our identity and how we need to play, is to play downhill at the basket.
Billy, when your team is playing poorly and they're down, a big deficit, how do you straddle the line as a coach to allow the team to kind of go isolation, kind of let the superstars try to bring the team back, and also you have to remain consistent and play to your strengths as a team?
Are you talking the first half or second half?
The second quarter. So yeah, first
Yeah,
half.
I think what ended up happening was, there's no question, I think, when you're dealing with guys at this level that have obviously done some really incredible things, and that doesn't just include, Russell or Paul, but I mean even Steven and Dennis Schroeder and, all of our guys. What happens is, I think, when you're playing, and we were playing really well on offense. We were playing the right way. We were doing a lot of good things in that first and second quarter. But I think what happened was shot after shot after shot after shot was missed. In the paint, mid-range, three-point line, free throws, you name it, everything was missed. And I think what ends up happening is it probably deflated us a little bit on defense. And then what happens is you've got guys competitively trying to make some things happen, and then I think what ended up happening was it kind of like bled into getting down by 20-something at the half. It could have been a lot more than 21. And, I thought our guys really competed in battle. We had some great possessions on offense with ball movement and extra passing, and then we had some possessions that were really, really stagnant, where, we didn't get great shots. So, I think the one thing you want to do is you don't want to take away an individual player or a team's competitiveness, but you also got to understand, like, you got to keep hitting singles. Just keep hitting singles. And I thought for a while there, midway through that third quarter, we were just kind of hitting singles and chipping our way. We got it down to 5. and we had our chances and our opportunities.
Billy, you mentioned defensive rebounding throughout the season as being something that you guys need to channel in on. What was the issue tonight in terms of them being able to get some of those second chance opportunities? I think Torrey Craig was the guy who had 6 offensive rebounds for them.
Yeah, it was a problem in the first half. I thought we defensive rebounded the ball a lot better in the second half. I think that was a big reason why we got back in the game, and I think that was a huge part why we, created such a deficit. It all started on some free throw line blockouts. We didn't get the rebound on some free throw line situations. One of them resulted in a 3-point shot right after they kicked it out. And we really got hurt on the glass. And I thought Plumlee came in and got some N1s and was physical at the basket. I thought their physicality and their presence at the basket, in that first half, certainly overwhelmed us a little bit. When I say overwhelmed us, they were the aggressor. They were making an impact. I thought in the second half we neutralized them on the backboard, and we did a much, much better job. We gave up some, but we didn't give up nearly as many as we did in